Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And I guess today I'm just gonna talk about my day because it was a very, very long day. It started this morning at 7 a.m. when I woke up to go catch my train to Strasbourg, and um, I really enjoyed going to Strasbourg in the morning, even though like I got my sister her watch, but basically I couldn't find uh, the phone that I wanted to buy, so I did not end up buying it. I'm gonna give it. I tried ordering it online, but it's gonna only show up in like probably 20 days, and I need it this week so that I can give this current phone to my sister. But that's okay. So I might get it next week when I go to Paris for one day. Um, yeah, so that's the update on the phone mission. But I think today it was just so cool to travel again and like have this sense of possibility in the morning. And I think I really do want to get that more into my life. Also, like these past couple of days, I've not been feeling that great because I've been eating just terribly. I have not been getting my protein in. I have not been getting my fruits in, my fiber in at all. So I'm not feeling that great at the moment, but I'm just trying to get through it and like acknowledge that these are things that happen and not beat myself up too much about it. But yeah, I mean, it's really empowering when I'm able to check those things off my list and I eat right and I do everything right. But some days just stuff happens. Basically, today was good. I was able to get some focus time to some extent, which was good, but not as much as I ideally wanted to get. Um, but I think I'm at the point where my projects are not that compelling that that it's super pushing me to get stuff done. So honestly, I've been struggling with procrastination a lot with work, especially that the kind of stuff that I need to work on is like documents and stuff like this. And I don't know, I just have been feeling a bit useless lately at work, but I'm just trying to work through it. We'll see. One thing that happened is that there's been happening there, like there was this drama from one member of our engineering group, like a pretty new member, that's been creating a bit of tension issues with another member and basically blaming the other member for like doing something that was not actually true. But it just felt weird, so I had to deal with this situation uh, like over the past couple of days and also today because that member who's causing the issue like went and escalated to the other member's manager, and now their skip level is like needs to take it seriously, and I have a one-to-one with her manager tomorrow, and it's like just a big bulk of drama for literally nothing. And thank God I was there because like when this was happening and this drama was happening, because if I wasn't there, like this other member would have been blamed because basically she doesn't like drama or any of this stuff. And just because she was trying to avoid the other person's drama, like the other person got pissed and like just started escalating stuff and like making this situation more serious, and it's like created this weird atmosphere that I don't think is okay to have in a like this is the first time that something like this has happened in our group, and I'm like, come on, why are you trying to create all this drama for nothing? But I think it's just a like a perspective thing. I don't think this member that's causing all of this drama has the perspective to be able to tell whether something like basically she's just taking lots of stuff personally that you know, there's no reason for her to be taking it personally because there's literally nothing happening. But yeah, without going into too much detail of the situation, basically I talked to like this our most senior member from the core group today, and we've been trying to figure out a solution for this because like there's clearly an issue that needs to be solved, and we need to address this because if this member is to stay in our core group, we don't want this to be happening again. And so we just need to be very clear about the kinds of things that are allowed and the kinds of things that are not allowed. And basically, basically the thing is that this core group is a very flat, like we don't have any hierarchy, and we all regard each other with respect, and like we all respect each other and ask for help and all of this stuff. But I feel like this other member is like trying to instill some sort of hierarchy. I don't know, maybe she wants control over or some aspects, but it's like not up to you. Like if someone wants to do something, they can do it, because who are we to tell people not to do something? Like this is just a purely voluntary thing that we all do, and like we're doing this for fun and because of the good that we know, the impact, the positive impact that we know we're having. And so just coming in and trying to make things bureaucratic is like kind of shit. I mean, not shit, but I think I genuinely think I have empathy for her in the sense that I think this is a consequence of like maybe her life or something like this, some previous events that she's been through. But that's not a reason, you know, to go around pointing fingers and like trying to cause problems and drama among the org and cause this other girl some trouble just because she didn't want to go through you. Like, come on, who are you? Like, why do you want her to to do this? And it's like completely ludicrous in my eyes. So yeah, just been feeling kind of weird. And the thing is, this girl who's really being dragged into this, and it's literally not her fault, like has to deal with all of this bullshit. Like now her manager is involved, and like basically I'm just trying to do the right thing where I just need to step in for her because like step in for her in the sense that I need to explain the situation from my perspective because I was there, and like literally explain that, you know, she did nothing wrong, and this other person is just like blowing things out of proportion. It's literally a misunderstanding that's like basically she wanted to make into drama, involve senior managers and stuff like this, and I'm like, seriously, for this? Like that's so stupid. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to be. I just said it was stupid, but like it's a stupid misunderstanding. And it's not even a misunderstanding, it's just her interpretation of events that's not matching up with reality, and basically trying to create drama out of that. So I had to deal with that today. I wasn't planning on on it, but I learned that the situation has escalated very quickly. So I needed to intervene and like basically come to the defense of this poor girl who did nothing and like did nothing wrong and was just trying to get some help on an initiative that she's trying to lead, and like this other person being really passive aggressive about it and trying to, I don't know, boss her around. So so yeah, like that's, I mean, it sucks, but if it's just complete drama and waste of all of our time. Uh, but sometimes you have to deal with these situations. So yeah, it sucks that we have to deal with it now. I mean, it had to happen eventually as the team is growing. Uh, but you know, now we're gonna be setting a precedent with how we deal with this, and that's gonna be indicative of basically any future situations that we will have to deal with that might come to this from future members that might join and all of this stuff. And basically, I think the thing that we're trying to do, which is usually where lots of organizations go wrong, is enforce the culture. So basically, our culture of the group, it being purely voluntary and like just from an altruistic perspective, instead of like politics perspective. Like we don't want any of the politics stuff. Like we're getting along quite well, and like if someone starts putting this politics stuff between us, it's gonna suck, and we're not gonna be able to help the people that we need to help and like affect the cause in a positive way. So that just sucks. But yeah, like basically we're gonna basically like draw the line in the sand and try to enforce our culture of like just focusing on the ultimate goal and like uh you know, not trying to force people to do stuff that they're not aligned with, because I I that's the thing, is that I want to like, this is just something that we do for fun in our free time, and we go above and beyond, and we like, the thing that drives us is the impact that we have. And then if we put all of these hurdles in the middle and all of these politics, like none of us are gonna want to work on these topics, and it's gonna be basically suck for everyone. So yeah, we just need to set a precedent that this kind of behavior is not okay to have, like this kind of drama that's like based on a misunderstanding, or like I don't know. It just sounds like it's completely blown out of proportion, and it's like completely stupid. But yeah, I mean, I really do feel bad for the girl who is truly suffering from this. Is that her manager is now involved, and it's like just a bickering kind of situation. Like I just kind of feel like it's a bit immature, you know, to be involving managers and stuff like this. Like what? Where do you think we are? Like this is not a cockfight or something. Like we are adults, we can deal with situations of conflicts ourselves, and like it's not as if the situation got out of hand. The girl just wanted some peace of mind, and just like removed herself from the situation to avoid any escalations, any of this stuff. Just went away. So it's like, just, I mean, I was there, thank God I was there when this was unfolding. So like I can imagine that if I was not there, I think this bad, you know, like things would have not gone right for the person who actually is just genuinely trying to help and like trying to do good, and she would have been punished for something that's stupid. Like it's basically to match the expectations of this other person who wants to control what this person does with her own initiative. It's like, come on. I mean, I know it's not probably not making too much sense because I'm not giving context about what exactly happened, but this whole conflict situation is like a bit weird and honestly unexpected. I was not expecting this at all. But yeah, these are the kinds of situations that you have to deal with sometimes, and learning how to deal with it, and how to also be, I don't know, I don't know how you call that, an ally, or it's like we're not fighting against each other, like we're not enemies or anything, but just do the right thing. It's a good thing to practice doing the right thing. So yeah, I guess that's all I had to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, and you can click here to watch my latest video on this channel overall. So I'm just gonna go ahead to sleep. My hair is all over the place. Sorry for that, but I'm just exhausted, so I'm just gonna go catch some Z's and see you in the next one. Bye bye.